Okay, I'm walking back now, and I'll just keep narrating as I walk back because I'm going to keep the GoPro faced just as I kind of walk around. This is the other side of it. Again, there's houses right there, trailers, and you can see. We're going to post some. I'll post some pictures and some video. You can see. I'll just take a quick, one more panoramic view of this entire place. You can see where people set up boat harbors. You can see where we don't have. We have the time, but we're not going to. I'm not going to go through this toxic dump. I'm not doing this to myself physically. Just not going to. But there's nobody rides their motorcycles around out here, which you'd think would be a great place to ride. And I think the ground, you know, just baking it. All of that white, again, that's bird bones and fish bones. I don't even want to touch any of this shit. You know a place is bad when teenagers don't come out and fuck it up. You know a place must be really fucking terrible if there's no teenagers who come out and just party and fuck it. Sad. This is what happens. And I'm walking away from it, and I'm just gonna talk as I walk and see if I see anything on the ground that's worth filming. If you're not depressed after this, I mean, you can see some of the stuff that formed on rocks. This was once a seabed. And what's scary is there's flash flooding here all the time. They get monsoons through here. Our friend that has the house out here was telling us that he didn't buy it, his father bought it to retire. And his father passed away. And now he's getting it prepared to either rent or do as an Airbnb or to sell. And you know, you have an image of a place in your head. I had an image of my place, a place like the Salton Sea in my head, and this exceeded the expectations of it in the worst goddamn way possible. And as I get closer to back to the car, and then like I said, look at the beautiful mountain over there. The desert is right in this direction. It's just a gorgeous place. The desert is magic at night. And this place, the dust from this place just rolls through everything. It just does. It's just dust. I'm pretty overwhelmed right now, and the sadness and this feeling of being physically sick, physically and mentally sick, very real. And you get why people, you know, I'm an environmentalist. I try to do the basic layman environmentalism. You know, I'm not Guy McPherson or Derek Jensen. But I can see why those guys you get radicalized. Because this would radicalize you. This would make you want to put your, you know, as, what was it, Abby Hoffman, I think, said, you put yourself in the gears and the wheels of progress, and you stop it. And this is the kind of place that motivates you into doing that. This is just and it's so far away from everything. But again, 2 hours away from a 2-hour drive to Las Vegas, or excuse me, to Mexico, a 2-hour drive to San Diego, and it's a valley. So there isn't a lot of mountains other than what you're seeing over here. You kind of see these mountains over here, that's it. So it's blowing through all of these cars, all of these trucks, all of the shit. It gets in, and it has to get into the water. And it seeps into, and it's terrifying. And this is the kind of place that radicalizes you into action. To say to yourself, man, maybe I'm gonna chuck it all and go and live in a fucking commune somewhere and just go figure it out. You know, go try to help and stop it. And this was created so farmers could make a lot of money and feed California. And there's so many of these places throughout the United States. I don't know what to say anymore, man. I'm out of words. And I think it speaks for itself. I really do. So I'm gonna pan out here. I'm gonna get one more time over here, and then we're going back to the car and getting the hell out of here. Because this place is it's horrible. It's a horrible place. Full of death and destruction and horror. And on behalf of humanity everywhere, I'm sorry. I mean, you just want to apologize to the earth that we did this to it.